help but wonder what creatures might be waiting out there in the vast void of space, waiting patiently for man to contact them. What kind of world is it? It looks completely inhospitable, and yet we cannot be certain. Who knows what creatures, what monsters might be lurking in the vast depths of this planet, living in vast subterranean cities with a culture far in advance of ours. The mountains of this strange planet seem forbidding, remote, completely uninhabited. But in the vast design of space, this planet is only one small cog in a vast galaxy of stars and possible alien life forms. What's that blue glow out there in space, that deep and mysterious aura which we see phosphorescing in front of us, turning the blackness of space into an eerie fireworks of unearthly origin? As we watch, the aura changes colors, turning from blue to red, shifting through all the colors of the rainbow. What is this strange glowing light? Is it a beacon from an alien civilization, telling man that he is not alone in the uncharted depths of the universe? Or is it some natural phenomenon, cosmic dust, gas, or some passing shower of meteor dust? Glowing in white-hot intensity, the aura changes colors again to a blazing white. Now it collapses into nothingness, fading back into the distance as our Earth passes in the foreground. What was it? Perhaps someday we will find out. But perhaps we will never know. Did anyone on Earth see this strange display from outer space? And even if they did, do they have any way of knowing what forces were behind this strange cosmic manifestation? We ourselves are only a tiny speck in the vast design of things, no smaller than the center of a carbon atom in relation to its own small universe. And in the vast void of space, at the mercy of strange cosmic forces which we cannot predict, and in many cases know absolutely nothing about, our own Earth seems such a small and insignificant planet. But out in space, the radio signals we send out let other possible civilizations know that we do exist, and that we have a culture. What might alien visitors think of our earthly laws and customs? Might they not consider us mere barbarians in the truest sense of that word? The barbarians and Stone Age men of the universe? Here we see a small object in space hovering next to a large red planet, very much like our own Mars. Spectacular displays of volcanic fury on the surface of the sun herald strange visitors from worlds beyond our own. In the past, UFO visitations have been linked by Project Blue Book, the Air Force manual on such activities, with atomic testing and weather disturbances and cycles of the sun and the moon. Abandoned all research into the subject of UFOs, the rumors and reports of UFO activity continue to the present day. The Earth travels through space enveloped in an atmosphere of protective gases which shield out harmful cosmic rays and give us oxygen, the gas necessary to permit human life to exist. Only on Earth does oxygen exist in large enough quantities to support life as we know it. But what about a life form unlike our own? Could it not exist in a very different atmosphere? Out in deep space, we have sentinels of the skies searching for the answers to the astounding questions which have plagued both scientists and laymen for more than 3 decades. These sentinels send back valuable information about the weather, conditions in space, the surface features of many alien planets, and the atmosphere we would discover on that planet if we landed in a manned space probe. But more than that, these sentinels of mankind search the heavens for proof of UFOs. Do UFOs really exist? Is there an alien visitation in our future? Are we headed for a conclusive, final, all-convincing, close encounter? We cannot be certain, and the U.S. government's position on UFOs remains unchanged. these reports of UFO sightings and alien visitations? Are these sightings easily explained away as weather balloons, other natural phenomena, or publicity stunts and media hoaxes? Or do these UFO sightings represent genuine proof that we are being visited by creatures from other worlds? As far as we know, Earth is the only inhabited planet in the entire solar system. But how can we be sure? How can we be certain that the Earth is just one of many planets, all inhabited with their own races, waiting for us to contact them so that we can all join hands and be neighbors in the universe? What's that strange, mysterious spacecraft behind that craft? Civilization is merely a thing of several thousand years. But what might an alien civilization have accomplished over its many millions of years of evolution? Space travel, destructive rays, teleportation. All these things might easily be within the grasp of an alien intelligence. Even time travel is not out of the question. And as man reaches out into the universe, who knows what amazing secrets will be waiting to be unlocked? Who knows what astounding mysteries are out there in the vastness of space, waiting for mankind to discover them? Who knows what forms alien life might take? It could be anything. Even these little glistening grains of sand might be some seeds of an alien intelligence traveling through space across the millions of galactic miles, searching for a new home in which to survive and flourish. Might not these alien spores land on Earth? Might not these strange alien civilizations find in Earth the most hospitable environment imaginable? These alien civilizations might bring peace, knowledge, and understanding. But they might also bring death, destruction, and evil as they spread a red glow of carnage through our Earth, reducing it to nothing but a slaughterhouse, an alien food breeding ground. Who knows what our alien visitors might have in store for us in some future invasion from outer space? Have the civilization advanced enough to permit them to travel freely from planet to planet? Who can tell what sort of horrifying weapons they might possess and what regard they might not have for human life forms? Perhaps they would look at us and see only a race of ignorant savages bent watching it as enslavement, furnishing food or labor for a vast alien occupying army.